We're back. It's the after the
Just
news
about.
bit. Yeah, well, just about. I knew you would be a bit late, but there you go. Tonight we're going to try and prove again how intelligent we are by doing the BBC News Quiz, or sadly how ignorant we are.
Yeah.
We've been making homemade pizza for the last couple of weeks, so I'll be telling you a little bit about that tonight. It's quite an experience. I've had my COVID jab and I've made a few observations I think that should prompt some change, I think, in the way it's administered. Oh yeah, I know, tell me about it. And we've got our new Facebook page that I want to speak about, and I want to tell you what I've been up to today. Top secret and very exciting. So that's all going to come up in this next hour. How does that sit with you?
Not as bad as a hemorrhoid.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. You know, I have to draw things to go with this now, and I don't know that I want to be drawing that. I have to be honest. I know.
Oh, that'll teach you to spring a surprise on me, won't it? Surprise question.
I'm glad you rephrased that.
Oh, that'll be next year's T-shirt.
I think it will. I've sprung a surprise on you.
Not as bad as a hemorrhoid.
That could be on the back. Oh, crikey. Right.
Oh, man.
Let's play some music, get over this. We got David Bowie up for you first. It's the station that cares for your hospital rage rating. Good evening, everybody. That's Gregory Porter then. I'm loving him at the moment, and that's an older track from him. Don't Lose Your Steam. Yeah, don't lose your steam. So, oh, I'm running again. So, if you don't get the reference, you'll have to watch last week's show. Now, we normally have a pizza on a Saturday night before the show because it's quite an easy and quick meal to do. My friend was getting them from M&S for us because we quite like them, but unfortunately she has been unable to for the last couple of weeks, and probably since Christmas actually, and we've been getting them from Tesco. Now Tesco's pizzas are bland. I mean, they are bland. I don't mind saying this. If Tesco's are watching, your pizzas are bland. They really are. They're horrible. So we tried some Pizza Express runs from Tesco's, and they were wet. You know, I hate a wet pizza. It's just unpleasant when you get to the middle. It's just like, oh, it's not pleasant. So we found this. You can buy pizza dough that you cook yourself. And we thought, oh, okay. So for the last couple of weeks, we've had this pizza dough, and we've bought toppings and cheese and the tomato sauce that you use with it, and they're very good. They're on par with the M&S ones. We may never go back. I don't know. Yeah, I know. That's how good they are, right? That's how good they are. The only downside, and is the cost. You know, pizza generally costs between £2 and £5, depending on how good you want your pizza to be, right?
Yeah.
Or so for a family of four, you're probably looking at like between £10 and £12, right? Once we've bought all the cheese, because we buy, you know, proper cheese, and toppings, you know, because we like proper toppings, and then we add bits and pieces from the fridge. Oh, I might have a bit of that. Oh, yeah, it's quite a mound of topping on this pizza. Right? We've worked it out. Yeah. It's probably coming cost-wise closer to £20 to £25.
Wow.
For a pizza.
Wow.
For 3 pizzas.
You might as well go and buy one off, get one delivered for that.
You could, couldn't you, really? I mean, sensibly you would, but we're just not sensible. We're really not. And, you know, it gives us family time, which we so enjoy.
said like you meant it.
Absolutely. Right, let's do the first question from the BBC News Quiz this week. Emerald Fennell, Regina King, and Chloe Zahn were nominated for the Best Director Golden Globes, an award won only once by a woman. Fennell is perhaps best known to viewers of TV's The Crown, but in which role? You might get this. Camilla Parker Bowles, now Duchess of Cornwall, Margaret Thatcher, or Diana, Princess of Wales?
Okay. So we have been watching The Crown. We haven't got as far as the Diana years yet.
Is she not in it then? It
Definitely
might be
isn't. It's definitely not Margaret Thatcher.
Right, cool.
Because that's Gillian Anderson.
Okay, we'll get rid of that one. That's gone.
So it's definitely not her.
Yeah.
So who are the others?
Camilla Parker Bowles
Diana.
or Diana.
Or Camilla?
She
What was
doesn't
her name?
look like
Fennell.
Camilla.
She looked quite young.
She's got headphones on. Does that
Diana.
help?
Oh yeah, that makes it clearer now. Yeah,
Yeah. What am I?
especially as I can't see the picture. I don't know.
Hey, it's Emily.
Hello.
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 Hi.
I love it when she pops in. Should we go for Diana then? Or do you want to go for Camilla?
Yeah, go for Diana.
Go for Diana. Oh, it's Camilla. Man alive. She plays Camilla.
No.
There you go. Next
Yeah, I
question.
can see you too.
Go
on.
Peekaboo. A year on from formally leaving the European Union, the UK announced that it would apply to join a trading bloc of 11 Pacific Rim nations. But which of the following countries is not part of the, oh my goodness, CPTPP? Is it Japan, Mexico, or South Korea? I know this. I read the story. I just can't remember the answer. I'm going to have to make notes now for this.
I don't know.
I'm going to take out Japan. Not literally.
Okay.
I'm going to take Japan. I think it's Japan. Oh, man alive. It was South Korea. Why didn't I get that? Just Japan seemed like the obvious one. I don't know why. Oh, well, that's 2 wrong then. Excellent. It's a good start this week. We love a good start,
isn't it?
On the BBC News Quiz. We've got Desire Now from Years and Years featuring To Love. I love that. Featuring To Love. And after that, we've got Gilbert O'Sullivan. Oh my goodness, that's a full 7 minutes of music. Yay. And we'll be back to do more news quiz for you very shortly. Gilbert O'Sullivan there. I guess I'll always love you. You can hear him smiling all the way through that song. It's just cheesy.
Beaming.
Yeah, it's just cheesy. You're with the Saturday Night Crew here at Hospital Radio Reading. Yeah, I know we're old, but we can still be a crew if we want to. Get over it.
A crew of 2.
Yeah, it's clickbait really to get people on YouTube to watch us, but so I had the COVID jab, right? I had it through the doctor's surgery. I'm clinically vulnerable. I feel clinically vulnerable sometimes. So I was entitled to it that way. I went there because they're now, when they get to the end of the day, if they haven't used up all the vaccine, they're now inviting other people in the afternoon to use up all the vaccine. So they worked out how many doses they had, and they asked me to go in on the Tuesday. I go to the doctor's surgery, excuse me, and I was the first there, which was nice. I got up the stairs, and there's like 2.5 flights of stairs to my doctor's surgery, and I got to the top, and I double masked, so I'm trying to breathe through 2 masks. I got to the top, and I'm thinking, God, I'm going to have to take one of these masks off. I really am. I got my little finger to let a little bit extra air in, like you're not meant to do, right? I thought, oh, thank goodness for that. And I found myself stood by a stop sign, quite by accident. And the receptionist came out. She said, "Oh, are you here for the injection?" And I was like thinking, I'm here to catch my breath at the moment, love. But Jesus, crikey. Anyway, I went in, and the grey hair had obviously fooled the receptionist. But when I approached the desk, the woman behind it, she wasn't going to be fooled by my youthful looks. And she said quite politely, she said, "Have you been called up?" And I felt like I'd been transcripted. I thought, oh my God, where am I going? Gee whiz. Bar from the fact, right, that everyone around me was in their 70s. And I'm thinking, this is going to be a hell of a battle, isn't it? One puff of wind and we're all be falling over.
Being awkward in a minute.
Yeah. And got a notebook. I filled in the form and I'm sitting there with my notepad, my clipboard that they gave me. And I'm looking around and I'm thinking, my goodness, I'm bringing the average age right down just by sitting here. And this is the bit that I think they need to change. Okay. So we're sat there and they're saying, so we're waiting for the doctors, Don't blame the doctors. The doctors are doing a good job. We're waiting for the doctors, but you can have your jab very soon. There's now beginning to be like a queue outside the surgery because they can only allow so many people in the surgery, and sort of an old people smell coming in as well. And I couldn't resist it. And one of the old people is sitting there. You're not meant to be talking too loudly, so people are whispering one another. And the woman behind her, she goes, "Excuse me." And the woman turns around, "Yeah, can I help you? Have you got trouble with the form?" She said, "Oh no." She said, I just want to know what vaccine are we having today?" And the woman said, "Oh, we're having the AstraZeneca one, is the Oxford one today."
Yeah.
And the woman went, "Oh, is that the Oxford one?" Because that's what old people do, they repeat. And the woman said, "Yeah, the Oxford one." And then she did something that I've never seen before and was quite disturbed by. She fist pumped the air. Yes. And
No.
What? So this is what I'm proposing, right? On the door, on the way in, tell everyone what one are having, right? And it stops that. They can do their fist pump downstairs where I don't have to see it. And I think that will make the whole procedure a lot less traumatic, I have to say.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense to do it like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's what I think. I have to say, I did get a few side effects, as I've spoken about before. But the funniest thing is you do get a little bit tired from having it. And I had a very important meeting on Wednesday, and then again on Thursday. And the one on Wednesday, because I had the injection on the Tuesday, on Wednesday I was almost asleep in the afternoon. I think I've got to go to this meeting. I need to get to this meeting. So I came into the office and I'm sat and I think, God, it's cold, because you get a little bit shivery as well. Oh my God, it's cold. So I went and got a blanket, and I got the blanket around my legs, and I'm looking in my camera and I'm positioning the blanket so I can have it as high as I possibly can without it being in the camera view. Right? And I'm looking, I'm thinking, well, that's fine. That's okay. Click the camera on, and I looked at myself and I thought, oh my God, I look so old and ill. My face was ashen and long, and I looked, my mouth was down and my eyes, and I'm looking at it thinking, oh my God, I look so old. And they started the meeting, and I thought, oh God, I'm going to start yawning now. I'm going to fall asleep. And Deborah took a picture of me because she's like that. She said, "You look like an old man." You look like an old man.
Did you have a tartan blanket?
Yeah.
Was it a tartan blanket?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. You look like an old man. I thought, oh God, I've not caught COVID. I've caught old man disease. I've gone in and caught old man disease. And I had to turn the camera.
Well, at least Deb was being supportive.
Absolutely, yeah. She could have said something horrible. So I had to turn the camera off. And I was like, I sent an apology email as well. I don't know why. I sent an apology email to the CEO saying, "Sorry, I had to turn the camera off. I just look dreadful." I expected one back saying, "What's different from normal?" But I didn't get it.
What's new?
So back to the news question. News question. We're on question 3. News quiz question 3. Coronavirus measures limiting audiences at Gothenburg Film Festival's live screenings to a single person, with Sandra Fogel above winning the draw for Saturday's spot. But from where is a competition winner watching the full programme? Is it a lighthouse, a luxury dome on the Draken cinema roof, or a train? Could be anywhere as far as I'm concerned. I've not read this story. Didn't even know it was a thing. Could be anywhere.
What's the most ridiculous thing you can think of? It's got to be on a train, surely.
Yeah, or the lighthouse. I mean,
or the lighthouse.
Or the lighthouse. Which one? You know, it's going to be the roof of the cinema now, don't you? People
Should we go
will
with the roof of the cinema.
We'll go for the roof of the cinema. People will be watching this on YouTube and going, "No, it's not that. We know what it is." Good for you. That's what I say. Good for you. If you do know what it is, put it in the comments. Prove it to us. Right. So here we go.
After we've told you what the answer is.
Yeah. Oh, you never guess what it is. It was a lighthouse. It wasn't the cinema roof. Swedish nurse Elisa Enroth beat 12,000 film fans from around the world who applied for the chance to spend the week watching 60 films. Wow. Gosh, that's a lot of films, isn't it? Next question. Question 4. Oh, here we go again. A gamer with 7 million YouTube followers said he was quitting a popular game he claimed was saturated with hackers. But which game did Vicstar say he was sad to be leaving? Was it Call of Duty Warzone, Fall Guys, or Fortnite? Again, not a Scooby-Doo. I don't even know what half of these games are. I know Fortnite because Sam keeps talking about it.
Yeah, I know what Fortnite is, but I don't know the others.
No.
Let's do... I don't know. Fortnite, I guess.
Let's do Fortnite. It's the only game that we old feet people
Anyone we know. I know. We're old.
It was Call of Duty. You know, we're doing so well. We're doing so well, people. This is probably going to be the best score of all time.
We'll be on 0 at the moment.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Excellent.
Right, we've got some music for you now. We've got Culture Club and we've got Creedence Clearwater Revival with Fortunate Son here at the station that cares for you, Hospital Radio Reading. That's Culture Club there, and time, Clock of the Heart. I was going to say that wrong, that's why I turned around and checked the title of the song. Yeah, you're very welcome, dear listener. We are the Saturday night crew here at Hospital Radio Reading. Now, I've been
in the house.
In Dar House, not Dar House.
In the house.
I've had a secret mission today. Our windows are quite damp at times. Not quite sure why.
Yeah.
Particularly in winter. We think it's because the house is so hot, so they get damp. But they get damp on the inside, not on the outside, and it's all quite annoying. So we've got this Klarcher thing. Deborah cleans them. And recently she's been telling me that there's mould appearing on the windows. There's black mould appearing on the window. In the corners, there's black mould.
We get that.
Yeah. Well,
toothbrush.
Yeah, she goes,
we have to take to it a toothbrush.
We need to clean it. Somebody needs to clean it. We need to clean it. It's been going on for a week or 2 weeks. We need to clean it. We need some time to clean it. Somebody ought to clean it. We need to clean it. This week, I think this weekend we'll clean it. It's my secret mission this week, is to clean the windows.
Yeah.
So about 11 o'clock today, after putting it off for as long as I possibly could, I thought, right, so I got myself an old paintbrush that I've got up here, nice bristle paintbrush, I mean. And I went downstairs and I got myself a jam jar. I put a little bit of bleach in the jam jar and a little bit of washing up liquid. I thought I was like George's Marvellous Medicine. I was thinking, oh, this is going to be fun. Yeah. Put some water in it, made a little bit of foam. Having read about all the products that you can buy online, I thought this is the cheapest option. This will do the trick. So I went upstairs and I started on our landing window. So I'm now getting into all that. I was getting quite good at it, getting it all off and getting it, damping it down with a flannel that Deborah actually did get for me, which was quite nice of her. I had to keep going backwards and forwards to getting it wet though. She didn't bring the water to me, but there you go. That's another matter. So washing it all down and getting, and our stairs. I think you know our stairs. They kind of go round a corner. They're sort of up and round sort of stairs. So one side, you're quite low and you have to really reach up. So I was thinking, oh. And Deborah came and she said, "Oh, I'll get the stool. I'll get Sam's stool." I said, "Okay." This is when she was helping me, by the way. So she came and she put the stool and she stood on the stool and I'm not really thinking about it. And she's doing the thing and away she goes. I think this is quite good. We're getting on with it. And then she popped off. I can't remember why. I think she got bored, to be quite honest with you. She popped off to do some other chores. And I was looking, I think, oh, it's a bit more up. So I was getting it a bit more. And I think, oh, I'm going to have to stand on the stool. Now, you know I don't like heights. So, and this is hardly a height.
Other things.
Yeah. And this is hardly a height, but... So, I get on the stool. I'm on the stairs, on the stool. I'm getting into the corners with my paintbrush. And all of a sudden, I start to think, oh, I'm on a stool on the stairs. I'm still going for it. And I'm going for it a little bit less now because I'm thinking, oh, I could fall backwards and break something and hurt myself quite badly. And then I'm getting right down. And I'm getting a bit hot at this point. Thinking, oh, I'm on a stool on the stairs. How did this happen? Yeah. How did this obscurity happen? I've got to get down. I've got to step off the stool, and I couldn't step off the stool. I thought, oh God, as soon as I move, it's going to tip. I'm going to fall. I've got a jar of bleach in my hand. Oh my, Deb, Deb, what do you want? I need your help. I can't get off the stool. She comes. She goes, what? I said, I've got on the stool. And I said, you know what I'm like? I can't get down. I can't move. I feel a bit funny because I'm thinking about falling. She went, oh, God's sake. So she comes up. She comes up the stairs. She comes past the stool and she's standing right where I have to step off. Yeah. She said, right, I said, no, don't stand there. Don't stand there. You're making me feel worse. I said, could you stand behind me? She said, why do you want me to stand behind you? I said, well, in my head, so you catch me if I fall. Anyway, so
you can both fall down the stairs.
I had in my mind that she might hold on to the stool and give it some balance. That's what I was wanting. So she stood behind me. She's got her hands by her side. Yeah, what? You're going to get down or what? I'll get back up there and finish it for you if you want. And I took a ginger step onto the other step, and then I moved my other foot quickly because I thought, oh good, I've made it. She's looking at me like I'm a weirdo. I am. It was pathetic, absolutely pathetic. I couldn't have been more than 5 foot off the floor, and just horrendous. We phoned her mum and dad earlier today, and I said, ask for your dad and say, how do we get bleach out the carpet? And say Martin's dropped some when he's been doing the windows. I said, I better believe you. I better believe that's what I've done. So her mum answers the phone, and she goes, oh, can you ask Dad what we can do to get bleach out the carpet? Martin has dropped some cleaning the windows. She only believed it. How's that?
Well, she knows you.
Well, yeah, that's true. In all honesty, yeah. I mean, I was expecting to do it all day, and I haven't. So, yeah. So that was my secret mission today. I cleaned the windows with bleach.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. Get me. English football's least extravagant transfer window since 2012 ended with a relative whimper. Liverpool, who in 2017 splurged 75 million on Virgil van Dijk, paid Preston's 2 million for fellow centre-back Ben Davies. But which club forked out most on deadline day? Brighton and Hove Albion, Everton or Manchester United? We might as well just guess any of them, really.
I'll go for the most unlikely, Brighton and Hove Albion.
Okie doke.
Let's do that.
Yes, that's correct. We've got one correct. They paid 4 million for 19-year-old international midfielder Moses Caicedo. something like that. I should read these things beforehand. With 2,000 miles still to go in the grueling Vendée Globe race around the world, sailor Pip Hare received a surprise pep talk in the form of a video message from one of his favourite Hollywood actors. But who was it? Oh, I know this. Was it George Clooney, Russell Crowe, or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Do you know this?
No, I know the answer.
Yeah, it's
But
Russell.
I'm just thinking.
Hmm.
I'm just thinking what a fantastic message Arnold Schwarzenegger would give.
I'll be back.
You'll be back. Yeah, it's Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. It was Russell Crowe. The solo sailor had told BBC Radio Solent she was a fan of the Master and Commander actor. So that's good. Right, we've got time for a quick record. We might be able to do two. We're going to do two records. We've got Alice Cooper and Timothy the Boy. Timothy the Boys? Something like that. On the station again for you. We'll be back to do the last question and to round I don't know what's going on. I never really do. Well, I've certainly been clutched through the last hour. Still not quite sure I'm getting that phrase right.
No. No.
Right, we've got 2 minutes or maybe more, depending. Did you see my text? I've mistimed badly.
Yes, I think we can miss the news. Do you know why?
Why?
Well, because the studio went down about half an hour ago, and we're not broadcasting to anyone but ourselves at the moment.
That's brilliant. I love it. That's great. That's perfect. Yeah. That works for me. Okay, then. I love it. We're not even broadcasting.
You obviously haven't read the list of texts that I've left for you, then.
Oh, no.
2021, I've sent you the first one. I've sent you 1, 2, 3, about 4 since then.
Oh, this is brilliant. I've just seen these. Totally oblivious. It's because I'm broadcasting
what's happened
to YouTube.
Is,
yeah.
Let me just explain what I've done to remedy this, being in mind that I'm supposed to be in charge of this mess.
Yes.
Okay, so I have emailed the program controller, studio manager, and chief engineer.
Oh, good luck with that.
Do you think they've emailed me back?
Oh, good Lord, no.
No.
Actually,
No.
Jonathan, if you're watching this, and I know you probably are because you'll be like me, you'll be wanting to see what everybody else is up to. Please, can I have a VPN access to the studio? Martin, Gerard, I've asked for this for months. Please, may I have one? Sorry, that was just an online memo I thought I'd do. Oh, crikey. So anyway, I think that's brilliant. It says we're not broadcasting in pretty much every text you sent to me, and I've completely missed them.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
Figures.
Basically, everything. The studio has just disappeared entirely.
Has it really? Perhaps it has. Wouldn't put it past. That's probably the only thing the engineers could get right is to make the studio disappear. Oh, brilliant. No. Oh, I love it. I love the fact that hospital radio running can be so volatile. It's just perfect, really. Perfect. Right then, let's do the last question on the news quiz. Let's get that one out of the way. Think about the gains, said one user of the website Reddit, as small-time traders were said to have moved the metals market a week after a stock market frenzy over games retailer GameStop. But prices of which material hit an 8-year high this week? Was it gold, silver, or platinum? Doesn't really matter. I haven't got any of it.
I was hoping myrrh was going to appear there.
Yeah, frankincense.
Oh man, I think we should go with not the obvious. I think we should go completely against our better judgment.
Yes,
as we have all evening. I think platinum.
Platinum. Let's go platinum. Wrong. It was silver.
Oh, there you go.
On Monday, the metal's value rose by 11% to $30 an ounce. Crikey, I wish I had some silver. Yeah, that was brilliant. Did you see the game thing, though? There was people trying to... well, I didn't really read the story, to be quite honest with you, but they were trying to promote something, and people got very upset. There you go. That's why we don't do very well in the news quiz.
No, we don't. Oh, hang on. I've had an email.
Oh,
It says you don't have the authority. You don't have the authority. I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's an online thing.
yeah, that's that's like. But I'm sure we did last week, unless something's changed we don't know about. Right. So we got 2 out of 7 this week. 2 out of 7 on the news quiz.
Excellent.
That makes us cock and bull. Which is
Makes us something.
yeah. Bull in a china shop if we'd got 4 out of 6, and bullish if we'd got 7. So that's all jolly good. I was going to say we can now talk about our Facebook page. We've got a Saturday Night Crew Facebook page. You just put in your Google search Facebook and Saturday Night Crew, and it seems to come up. You'll know it's us.
It does.
Cartoon characters, which is pretty much what we are. So please like the page. It just appeals to us, you know. It just makes us feel a little bit better about ourselves. We read all your comments. It's very easy at the moment. We have hardly any. But we would love to read your comments. We're going to be posting quite regularly to this. We're going to be posting all our content from the show. We've got our Martin's criminal record. We're putting that up. He does a ghost story as well. Can you do a funny one that we can put up?
Well, yeah, I was thinking about trying to do some better. So no, they're real ghost stories. Yeah.
And maybe we could do some.
I just read them out.
Rotten headlines. We could put some of them up as well. That could be the feature name, Rotten Headlines. We'll be putting all those links up there for you. Keep you entertained if you're in hospital and you're feeling slightly unwell. It might put a little smile on your face. I think that's pretty much it, really, for the show. It's very unusual for us to kind of finish this early. Yeah, I think that's it. I've that's all my notes. You got anything to add?
No. Just this poor internet access. I think that's what it is. Poor internet access to the studios.
Yeah, it's a shame because we were doing so well this evening. I thought. If now this is a question for you. If the studio has vanished offline, but we were online broadcasting, does that mean then that there is absolutely nothing going out now because our signal's not getting through and nothing else is turned on?
That is correct.
Perfect.
However,
yes.
However, saying that, we were only broadcasting to the internet anyway.
That's true. That's very true.
Because other issues were going on down the studio as well,
yes.
which means we weren't broadcasting to the hospital.
Yes.
Or we may not have been broadcasting to the hospital. So it's all technology.
It's very technical.
All technology.
Very technical, far above us, but very technical. We're just presenting.
Yeah, I think what it needs is a man with a hammer.
Yes.
All it needs, a man with a hammer.
Did you see the chairman's newsletter, which he types at very late at night?
Yes, I did see the chairman's newsletter.
So apparently, it's £15 for membership for part-time people. And
yes, I saw that. Yes.
#0 for everybody else.
Yes.
I thought that was brilliant. Now, I was going to ask for a refund.
I was wondering how I was going to put that into my internet banking to try and pay that, but there you go.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, if things couldn't go any wronger, then they can't. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed tonight's what is a YouTube-only exclusive content now, which is good. Whoa. The first time that's happened. Exclusive YouTube content. That's amazing, isn't it? We'll be posting this sometime next week for you to watch. Actually, it won't. It's a bit like the time travel thing. It won't be next week. It'll be when we post it, and it could have been last week. It's just when we posted it, it will be that week. And you think that's easy to explain? You should try repeating the request show when you're broadcasting it.
Oh.
Turns my brain to jelly. Well, look, mate, it's been a good evening. Hopefully we'll be back next week to do it all again if we're allowed. Always comes down to permission with us. If Martin hasn't made his wife wet, and I haven't made, and I haven't made mine angry, we'll be back here next week.
Oh no!
Thanks for viewing, and please come back soon. Give us a like and smash the comment button or something like that. Whatever young people say. Cheers. Bye. I'm waving. Bye. Oh God, that was brilliant.